Hi everybody, I'm Nicole.
I'm Caden.
I'm Jaden.
I'm Mila.
And I'm Jason.
And we are the Who on the Torah YouTube channel.
And
today is a fifth day.
Fifth day.
We are going over Deuteronomy. We are finding the commands, searching out the commands that we have been told to write them upon our hearts and our minds and souls. That's what we are doing. We are learning these commands so we can write them upon our hearts, minds, and souls.
Yep, and today is month 6. It is the 5th day of the week, and it is the 11th day of the month. All right, so let's go over one quick comment that we have over here, and this is on the JBossman008 channel. This is by somebody, I don't know any of these people, but this is by William Horton. He says, the law which came by Moses, John 1:17, could not bring them into the promised land. The law can only show people their sin, Romans 3:19 and 20. It can't release them from their sin. Only the grace that Jesus brought can do that. Okay, so first of all, what's the law have to do with them bringing in the land?
I mean, they had to be following the law to be in the land.
They broke the law.
Every time they broke the law, they get kicked out of the land. That's what happened.
Yeah, and that's the thing. This guy does not understand that our Creator, they were supposed to be keeping.
That's why they went into exile like a lot of times. Like,
yeah,
we see the Philistines and Judges. We see
they hoard themselves out with the other nations. They're abominable things with their things. So
saying the Torah is only there to show you your sin is like saying you have a speeding law that says you cannot speed over 60. That just shows you you're a speeder or something.
Yeah,
I don't know. It makes no sense.
Yeah, try blowing through a red light, speeding.
It makes no sense when you say it only is there to show you that you're a sinful person. If that's true for the rest of the laws, and if there's a law that says you go to jail for murdering, does that make you a murderer? That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, it is. This is crazy. So is this true or is it not? The very first line that he has. Please stop popping your knuckles, kid. The law, which came by Moses, could not bring them into the promised land. Is that true or false?
I think that's false.
That's
I think
false.
they had to be following the law to make the land.
So John 1:17 says, "For the Torah was given through Moshe, the favor and the truth came through YHWH Messiah."
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So YHWH did not bring us the Torah. Moshe was the one that brought it by the hand of Yah, literally by the hand of Yah, on the sapphire stones. And so is that true or false? The law which came by Moses could not bring them in the land. That is incorrect, right?
That's incorrect.
That is a Christian.
How else did they get into the land?
Because right before this, Moses, they're about to enter right now, and right before they go into this, he's like, keep the law. It's what's going to bless you. It's what's going to bring y'all to dwell with you is keeping the law. And if you don't, you're going to get cursed. You're all accursed, and you give them a list of curses. So yeah, they had to be following the law. They had to be in perfect heart to enter the land, or he would have made them wander for another 40 years.
He would have killed them off.
He would have had them wander for another 40 years until they were ready to obey him.
Okay, the second part, the law can only show people their sin. What does John say about this? That you only know sin based upon
the transgression of the Torah.
Right? The transgression of the Torah.
1 John 4, I think.
So it says it can't release them from their sin. I think that's the only thing that is able that he might have correct, because it can't release you from your sin.
Right, you can be forgiven by the Torah.
Right, and so you will be judged by the law, but that doesn't mean that you should not be keeping the law, because if you're judged by it and you're not keeping it, then you'll be judged by what you're not keeping. So I don't know. This is the same stuff we do over and over, and it says only the grace that Jesus brought can do that. If we did not, okay, here's the question. If we did not have a Messiah right now, if Messiah Yahushua did not walk these lands, what do we make of that statement? Only the grace that Jesus brought can do that. And he's saying it released them from their sins. That is true, right?
Right. Yahushua is the reason we have forgiven sins.
If we did not have Yahushua right now, what would that look like for us?
We'd be doing sacrifice. We'd find a Levite somewhere.
Find a Levite, or we would at least be in Torah, so we stopped sinning as much, right? Because I mean, the reason that people get judged is because they continue on in their sin. They continue on in great evil, and that's where we're at. All right, so that's just the Christian saying of the day. Let us get into our little handy dandy split screen. Me completely blind, and we'll get it. All right, guys, that's thank you. It's just not great. All right, so here we go. Deuteronomy 13, guys. We are getting into more and more. Kate, if you can pay attention here, we're getting into you sitting there loving on Nori. She's a good dog to love on. Yeah, we're getting into more and more laws, statutes, and commands, and there's stuff in here that we need to pay very close attention to. Your mom's job is extremely difficult. After yesterday's Deuteronomy 12, she sat there for like an hour or so and went through it, maybe even longer. and was trying to get these all dialed in. And the more that we are getting these sub-commands or like supporting scriptures, it's getting very complex. Because remember, we have two different documents that we have, and you guys can see this at YHWH.net, YHWH.net. And we have the laws of statutes and commands of our Creator that are listed out there. Very easy format to read, and let's begin. Also, big hello to everybody out there, our little digital family. We've come to love you guys. We've come to appreciate you guys very, very much, and our days are always better when we see stuff from Carla, we see stuff from the Grand, and we see stuff from just the people that we love out there. You know, Lester, much love to you, brother. Hope you're drinking your water. Everybody that is out there that comments on this stuff, thank you guys very, very, very much. Our family is your family, and one day when the kingdom is here, we are going to have a heyday. We are going to have a powwow. It is going to be cool, and we are going to have a blessed time. I hope, if I make it, hopefully you guys make it as well. All right.
Emissary of Elohim says our table in Jerusalem will be the laughter table.
Yes, the table in Jerusalem will be the laughter. It will be a class. He says it will be the class clowns, and hopefully Yah doesn't have any problems with a little bit of humor here and there. If he does, I'm already hellbound, unfortunately. So here we are, Deuteronomy 13. If there rise among you a prophet or a dreamer of dreams, and gives you a sign or a wonder, and the sign or the wonder come to pass, whereof he spoke unto you, saying, let us go after other Elohim, which you have not known, and let us serve them. You shall not hearken unto the words of that prophet, or that dreamer of dreams, for Yahuwah Elohim proves you to know whether you love Yahuwah Elohim with all your heart and with all your soul. Okay.
So that feels like a command.
This is definitely a command.
Like, do not listen to like the false prophet or something of that sort.
Yeah. If any, so what is the command, boys?
It says right in verse 3, it says, do not listen to the words of that Nabai or that dreamer of dreams.
If there comes somebody who says they are a prophet, if they come across and say that we should go serve Baal, then what do?
We don't believe them.
I think it talks here somewhere that down below.
We'll take care of them here in a few. But for right now, what do we do with them?
We don't listen to them.
We don't listen to them, right? Because why? I mean, this seems like real obvious, but I mean, demons and sorcerers and witchcraft, all those people, they all figure out things. I mean, they're able to see the future, they're able to see the past, they're able to conjure up some sort of unclean spirits or something or other and make signs and wonders, right? So whatever sign and wonder that comes across, if they say that we need to seek another Elohim, then what? 4. 4, ye shall walk after Yahuwah Elohim and fear him, and guard his commandments, and obey his voice, and ye shall serve him, and cleave unto him. So the first 3 verses is a commandment.
And then we have this one that goes, guard the commandments.
This one goes under guard my commandments.
So the first 3?
First 3 is going to be a new commandment.
So is it just verse 3 or 1 through 3? 1
through 3, because it all deals with this so-called prophet or so-called dreamer of dreams, the wonder maker. 1 through 3, and that will be what is the command though exactly?
If a prophet tells you to serve other mighty ones, you do not listen.
Right. Exactly. If a prophet tells you to, exactly, that's it. So you got that, Nicole? On your little tiny phone.
Do not hearken to
the words of them. Okay. And let's go. How you guys doing? Jade, you were up all night?
Not all night.
Well, Nicole's doing this. Let me know when you're done. How are you doing?
It was pretty good. We got up at 1. I think Eli went out at 9.
Has anybody seen the Care Bears on clouds arm wrestling each other yet?
No.
No.
Not
Okay,
yet.
so we got a little ways to go.
It's getting close.
Getting close, though. I could definitely tell you this family is getting drained emotionally, physically, and I don't think spiritually, because it doesn't affect us spiritually. We know that Yah walks with us, and we know that his ways are his ways, and sometimes we don't understand his ways, and so.
I'm ready.
You're ready? Okay, so you got number 4?
Yep, number 4 will go under different ones. So
Okay. Okay, and then I think 5 will go under the very first one that we just did. And that prophet, or the dreamer of dreams, shall be put to death, because he has spoken to turn you away from Yahuwah Elohim, which brought you out of the land of Mitzrayim, and redeemed you out of the house of bondage, to thrust you out of the way which Yahuwah Elohim commanded you to walk in, so shall you put the evil away from the midst of you. Okay, is this another command? So the first one was a command. This one says we should kill them. So the first one is we don't listen to them. This one is we kill the false prophets.
That's in the land.
That's in the land, right? We better put an asterisk on there because there's.
Is this a separate one from do not hearken? So now
Yes. So this is it. You
Kill
basically
false prophets.
Kill the false prophets. And that would make like that one guy, Jonathan Kahn. Like his last name was actually Kahn, and he went out there. Yes, yeah, whatever. But
Still says Kahn.
All these guys, they were predicting stuff over and over and over and over.
Nothing ever happened.
Nothing ever happens. All of these people that are doing this, I mean,
I think he still runs it to this day.
He does.
It's happening this year, next year. Or
he absolutely does.
And
and
like 2013.
yeah, Jonathan Kahn, he's writing all these books, and he's like, oh, this is the Shemitah year, and this and that. And I don't. He's just a big Jew, is what he is. And unfortunately, we are not Jewish, and you don't want to be Jewish. If you want to be a Torah keeper, you want to be a Torah observing, Yahushua loving individual, is what we need to be, and obedient to Yah in everything that we do. Nicole, are you good?
Yep.
Okay, verse 6. If your brother, the son of your mother, or your son, or your daughter, or the woman of your bosom, or your friend, which is as your own soul, entice you secretly, saying, let us go serve other Elohim, which you have not known, you, nor your fathers, namely of the Elohim of the people, which are round about you, nigh unto you, or far off from you, from the one end of the earth even unto the other end of the earth, you shall not consent unto them, nor hearken unto him, neither shall your eye pity them, neither shall you spare, neither shall you conceal him, but you shall surely kill him. Your hand shall be first upon him to put him to death, and afterward the hand of all the people.
So this is if you're
hold on, let me finish this thing. And you shall stone him with stones that he die, because he has sought to thrust you away from Yahuwah Eloheka, which brought you out of the land of Mitzrayim from the house of bondage. Okay, there was a lot right there.
Right. So this is basically a relative. So basically, like you got
this is your wife,
your
son, your daughter,
a family
your
member,
best friend, right? Anybody that ever comes to you and hatches a plan that says we need to go serve other Elohim. Well, these are hard words for people, right? This is it. I mean, here's the gig. You have Jehovah's Witnesses and you have Mormons that all come to your doorstep all the time. If this was correct and we were in the land, you would open up the door and you would grab a hold of these people and kill them. That's that's literally what you do. The missionaries would be running for their lives, right? Instead of little Jehovah's Witness stands that they have on every corner everywhere, right? There would be Jehovah's Witness paperwork everywhere, all over the ground, and the people, there would be like little hats and canes, and you would just beat them up and kill them, right? I know these are hard words to understand, and people don't get it, but we have strayed so far away from the laws, statutes, and commands of our Creator that this sounds weird. Beating up the Jehovah's Witnesses, killing the Jehovah's Witnesses, killing the Mormons, killing the Catholics, killing all of them. That is what we should do because that is a law of Yah, right? They want you to turn. Ask the Catholics. The Catholics will tell you need to go into a little box and some man absolves you of your sin. You tell some guy in there that you're a fornicator and he's like, that's okay. Go say 7 Hail Marys and you're forgiven. So you go out there with your rosary beads and you say 7 Hail Marys and your sins are absolved. Nothing ever changed. And you go out there and fornicate again, then you go back to the man in the box, right? The man in the box should be killed. I know these are hard words to hear, but people need to understand our Creator is not messing around. Men need to be men. Women need to be women. Men need to take care of the things that men need to take care of. All right, so Nicole, do you have this?
So I separated it to 6 through 8.
Okay.
Would be under don't hearken to the false words of the false prophets, because that's what those people are as well.
Right.
And then I put
6, 7, 8, 9.
No, I put 9 through 11 under kill the false prophets.
Okay. And so 11 is, we haven't read that yet. And all Yashrael shall hear and fear and shall do
that was wrong. I should just
no more any such wickedness as this is among you. Okay, so he tells us why he does this, right? And this would scare people, right? The Jehovah's Witnesses are at your doorstep. You grab a hold of them, you kill them. Both people are going to be looking out their door and looking at this, and they're going, whoa, what happened? Well, these people were trying to sell me another Elohim. They were trying to sell me a grace-driven Elohim. That is incorrect, right? And that is wrong. So, Nicole, what do you have? Kill your friends?
No, I just put it under the same one.
Okay, what about killing? What about killing your not just the prophet? This is a totally different command.
But that's if they're false prophets, though. Still, if it's your brother or your sister or
no, it doesn't say false prophets. It just says it says if somebody comes and tries to take you away, they say entice you secretly, saying, "Let us go and serve other Elohim," which you have not known, you nor your fathers. That is not a prophet. That is your friend. That is like me coming to my wife and going, "Hey, let's go serve Baal," right? And
take you out of the gates.
yeah, exactly, right. Or Nicole coming to me and saying, "Hey, we should go become a Christian or something of the sort." I'm like, "Oh, wife, I'm sorry that you're saying this, but let me show you the Deuteronomy 13." Then hopefully we can talk you out of that before we had to go down that road, right?
So
and
do not hearken to your
Relative,
family members if they're going astray.
It says to kill them. It
Well, I
literally
know.
says to kill your family members.
Do not listen and kill.
Do not listen and
do not let
kill
them live.
those who are turning you away from Elohim. That is hard words, right? This is why the Christians are like, oh, this laws are God. Their laws are on the cross. I want them on the cross too after hearing this, right? Because I mean, literally, it's a death sentence for every single person that is out there. All the Mormons actually go on, like their kids was 18 years old to 18 to 20. They take every one of their kids and send them on a Mormon mission.
No, it's 4 years, I think.
Is it 4 years on a Mormon mission?
It's either
Nicole?
It's either 2 or 4.
It's 2 or 4. Wow. Yeah, and they send these kids off to other countries, and all the kids are doing is sitting there running a cult script, and they're teaching people how to be saved based upon their false religion. And it's, unfortunately, they should be killed too. I mean, this is just what it is. All right, Nicole, do you have this?
I think so.
Okay, so 7 to 9, right? No, actually 6, 7, 8, and 9 are all into one. And then it's also on the other one, right? Are you with me?
I don't know. We'll discuss it after.
All right, we'll discuss this afterwards. This is why it takes her hours afterwards. All right, so we should surely kill him. 10. Yes, we already did that one, right? Yes,
we're on
11.
We did 11 too.
Okay, and we did 11. If you shall hear say in one of your cities, which YHWH has given you to dwell there, saying, certain men, the children of Belial, are gone out from among you, and have withdrawn the inhabitants of their cities, saying, let us go and serve other Elohim, which ye have not known. Then ye shall inquire, and make search, and ask diligently, and behold, if it be truth, and the thing certain, that such an abomination is wrought among you, you shall certainly smite the inhabitants of that city with the edge of the sword, destroying it utterly, and all that is therein, and all the cattle therein, with the edge of the sword. Okay. So, this is one of these things that we should probably have as a commandment. If not, we'd be wiping out entire towns.
It'd be states at a time.
There'd be a town of, say, 15,000 people, and there'd be nothing left but maybe 4 or 5 people, because this is what you would do. In fact, it says to kill everybody in the town. So if you're in this town that serves other Elohim, you should be killed. Now, how do we deal with this today? These are all things like in the land. Like, we cannot go out and do these, which we should do them.
You'd be enemy of the government.
Yeah, you would be an enemy of the government. It would be an enemy of the state. We'd go to prison. And then, I guess you could witness in prison that you went and got rid of the evil, but...
That's going to make everyone look like crazy.
Yeah.
When the entire country is full of evil, there's no stoning evil.
That's why it says we flee from her, right? And everybody's like, well, Babylon is not the United States. I will guarantee that Jeremiah 15:51 is exactly Babylon. North America is...
Or another excuse I have is fleeing doesn't mean to actually leave. It just means get your heart right or something.
Yeah. We got to stay here and be content, because when he says flee from her so you don't take over her plagues, he's just kidding. Like, the plagues are going to bypass you or something. And unfortunately, that's not what it is. I mean, the Jeremiah 15:51, without a shadow of a doubt, says that North America is the hammer of the entire world, and it is a very evil place. Unfortunately, we should be out of there, according to scriptures. Nicole, would you have something?
Which one are we doing for a command on this? Is it 13 through 15?
If the people of 13 through 15. Actually, 13 through 16.
I'll be happy at 16, yeah.
Destroy the
17 too.
Destroy the cities that serve other Elohim.
Yep. So it is. Did you have something, Kate?
No.
Okay. Certain. Yeah. So it's 12. 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16.
You said 17.
And 17. Yes, it all goes with it.
13 through 17.
13,
12 17.
12 through 17. Okay, and did I read 17 yet? 16.
16.
And you shall gather all the spoil of it into the midst of the street thereof, and you shall burn with fire the city and all the spoil thereof, every whit, for YHWH, and it shall be a heap forever. It shall not be built again. Can you imagine that if they didn't build again in the cities of the United States? Most of the United States would be, I mean, I would say 95, 98% of the cities would all be gone.
I think more than that.
It'd probably be 100%. I mean, you have temples and churches everywhere. It's you got the Mormons.
I think every
everywhere.
city has, or every town has a little
At
church.
least it has a Catholic church, and I mean, at the very least, they all have a Freemason lodge. So I mean, that's a religion all of it itself. So we should definitely be killing the evil people, but we can't. So, and hopefully that doesn't violate the YouTube guidelines, because we already got a strike yesterday for something like a year ago. Okay, what do we have? Anything? What's next, guys?
No, we're on 18.
Okay,
Or
is it 17?
17.
17.
Okay, this is still talking about the city. And there shall cleave not of the cursed thing to your hand. So do not hold anything that was from that city, that Yahuwah may turn from the fierceness of his anger and show you mercy and have compassion upon you and multiply you as he has sworn unto your fathers. Okay, no mercy. When you shall hearken to the voice of Yahuwah Eloheka, to guard all his commandments, which I command you this day, to do what is right in the eyes of Yahuwah Eloheka. There's that guard his commandments again. You got that one?
That's like, what, 35 times now?
It's a lot. We're going to count it up on Shabbat. We're going to see exactly how it is, because we're just adding a tremendous amount into this list. So, all right, gentlemen, what do you guys have? Cade, wake up, buddy. You got this.
So basically, we got to like chill everyone that's like everyone's worshiping other Elohim and like teaching people to do so. They all should be like gotten rid of.
Okay, so does that make us a bad person for killing evil people?
I don't think so.
Just cleaning out the land. If these people were going to ruin the land, they were going to serve their mighty ones. It's going to get these people cursed, and kick out of the land. It's going to put them into exile. It's going to put them into the hands of the Gentiles.
Right, and so are you guys? I mean, here's the thing: are you guys ready to do what Yah says to do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you capable of putting hands on a person? I mean, it says,
I believe so.
This says to go into an entire village and you kill the entire village, right? You make it like a dunghill when it's over. Nothing is there again. In fact, you're not supposed to keep any of the stuff that's there, because Yah is so ticked off that he doesn't want it. You're supposed to burn it all in the streets, burn the houses down, burn all the stuff. There's supposed to be nothing left of it. Are you guys ready to do this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you guys think you're violent enough to do this?
I think I could do it, yeah.
Think so? I guess we'll see. Because the kingdom is going to be at some point, and there's going to be probably people that decide they don't want to be in the kingdom if they made it to the kingdom. I don't know why, but you know, if Hasatan was able to turn away from Yah, seeing all of his glory, all his power, and all of this stuff, then I believe that free will is still going to be in effect, and that there may not be 100% people that should be in the kingdom that make it there, and then they'll turn. They didn't like what they saw, or they decided that's not for them. So that's where we will be doing things of this nature. All right. Anyone else have anything?
We'll be live tonight again with you three.
Live tonight, unless we have tragedy, which hopefully we do not. And anything else?
Read your Bibles.
Read your Bibles. Yeah, these guys are just dragging along. This is like, what day of this? It's been 7, 8, 9, 10, like 15 days without sleep, and the guys are.
Not quite.
Tomorrow will be 2 weeks.
Tomorrow will be
tomorrow
2
will be
weeks.
2 weeks.
So that's 14. Yeah, so we're almost there, and so it is. In between that, we had a dog fight last Thursday, right before this, and so the house is never calm after that. It takes like a good solid week for the dogs to calm down, for us to calm down, and for us to get back to where we're not all on edge, ready to attack the dogs as they're attacking each other. All right, that's it, everybody. Thank you very much to our family out there. Much love to you guys out there. Thank you guys very, very, very much for hanging with us. May you guys be blessed. May Yahuwah bless you and keep you. May his eyes shine forever upon you. May you forever be in the palm of his hand. May you forever be seeking his law, statutes, and commandments. And may you forever understand that Yahushua HaMashiach is our way out of this. And there's only one name under heaven by which man may be saved, and that is Yahusha. So thank you guys very much.
All right,
Shalom.